Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skaven, yes, where we have ambushed the islands, and we shall envelop them, and we shall leave none alive. Yes. So let's just move up. Yes. And move up all member forces. And have my catapults starting to fire. They're already starting to fire already, so I don't know what I'm saying. Move around to the flanks. Keep moving with flanks. And this is good. They've already routed one unit already with the catapults. Nicely done. Let's just start getting in. Yep, starting to surround them nicely. Let's have these guys over here. Nicely done, catapults. You're doing a wonderful job. If you fire over here, that'd be nice. And now let's have another one fire over here as well, because you're doing some friendly fire slightly.
Queek head taker.
I know where you're going with these guys, but yeah. Let's just have these guys be on cleanup crew duty. Come on, yeah, just deal with them. You can clear up these guys. Actually, you can chase after your faster. The storm vermin needs to be over here in this fight. Everyone just keep on sweeping round. Need you gutter runners over here? Because if gutter runners could stay over here, that'd be helpful. Ooh, I've almost lost all my rat ogres. I didn't even notice that. That's not good. And Queek, you can now finally deal with that lord. Get over to that lord. Have some guys come up behind. Very good. Oh, these guys, deal with these guys that are running away. Let's see, anyone else? Over here. And over here. And how are you guys dealing with these cleanup crews? Nicely done. This is nice. Nice work, yes. Deal with these guys now. These guys still have a lot of health. Well, they had a lot of health. And such nice murderous mayhem. Oh, look at all these rats everywhere. Now this is what you want to see. With all these storm vermin in here, you can just see their halberds flailing around. And yeah, you don't have to fire anymore now. And if you fire on these guys, they're running away at least. Okay, so we are in our battle, and it's been a while since we've fought on a map like this. It's kind of interesting. So we have ourselves some nice units that are going around. I don't know where you're going, Spearman, but I'm not going to let you do anything like sneaky like that. Let's have you fire on these units over here, the archers. And I think we can now release our hidden units as well. Yes. Just keep on getting you around, getting you enveloping as well. And speaking of enveloping, have a little envelopment over here. Alright, you've revealed yourself. Just start firing away. Alright, you can move on to the next target. And you can deal with these, the slingers can now deal with them. envelop over here. Let's Queek at the moment. Queek is over here having a nice old time. Nicely done. And as you guys deal with the Illyrian Reapers, because they're catching up with those high elves easily. And luckily for me, that friendly fire didn't work too much. And you can deal with the next units of fleeing units. And one more envelopment over here. Over here. And these guys can move around. Nicely done. Ooh, bit of camera then just jerking around. And you fire into here. And you got a Renaissance charging over here. And got a storm vermin. I really want to try to piecemeal to rip apart their army. Yeah, fire these Illyrian Reapers. And a nice envelopment charge over here. And let's try and chase after this Lord a bit more. Yeah, not too much friendly fire on my Plague-Corp output. If my Plague-Corp output start doing friendly firing, that would be a serious problem. And you know what, let's just pop one up here. Because sometimes when you bring them out, they'll literally, as you can see there, they were literally inside their formation, and now they're all going to start dishing out some melee attacks. That envelop it works well. Move round. See if we can fire over here, deal with these guys. Keep on enveloping them. You guys over here. You can fire over there, that'd be really great to deal with those fleeing units. But yeah, the entire enemy's leadership now is completely fleeing. Let's get you over there. Yeah, complete fleeing. Block up this little exit, so they notice a few of the high elves are breaking through here. Try and block that up. And you might as well fire over here. So no one can escape at all. Which I know it's a garrison battle, so there's no point really having to worry too much about them fleeing, but oh well. It's still funny as hell. Then it still gives me experience as well. Yep, Queek's finally got to the Lord, you can finally take his head. Probably not very efficiently, because he's on a horse, but oh well. Oh, look at those projectiles coming in too. We're going to cinematic view actually. Yes, you run. You run, you prince. You cowardice prince, you. Sure. Get some rocks and landing on your head. Steel balls. Disgustingly weird. But yes, nicely done. Yeah, I got 0 kills on these guys because there were only 2 Rattlers and I didn't want to lose them. Especially considering these guys had full health and they lost a few men. So these guys probably could have been killed. And them being such a high maximum rank, I didn't want to lose them at all. I've had these since the start of the game. Start of the actual campaign. Or did I? I don't think I did actually. I think I might have actually lost a battle with Queek. So I may have. This might be a completely fresh army. But still, these guys lasted a long time. These guys were still around when I was fighting like Crockgar and whatnot. Well, it does seem to be that a lot of the times I am getting ambushes. And ambushes kind of deal as a lightning strike because you don't do one-on-one in ambushes. But having lightning strike could be still handy at the end of the day. Or I could get quartermaster. I think I might get quartermaster for now. Because that gives me some more income. Because my army is cheaper. And then next level up, then I'll get lightning strike. Got some vampire counts over here. But to be honest, I got a very large garrison over here. Or maybe I should do that whole thing where I recruit my lord just to help out again. Got the money, so I could do that. Yeah, I'll do it. I recruit my lord again, just to help defend this settlement again. But I do have a better garrison, and I do have warp bombs, so I can blow up the entire I can blow up the army units that I feel like it would die, and I could always do that strategy again like last time. Okay, so we have ourselves a battle. And this is going to be an interesting one, hopefully. Let's get ourselves up a Death Frenzy over here. And yeah, let's see. Trying to find a good spot to fire my Plague Claw catapults. Seems to be over here is a good one. There, move around here a bit more. These guys are having some good times. And let's see, can I pop one of my warp bombs down here? No, my health isn't low enough to do so. It's all good. But if I want to, I want to... That'll do. Nicely done. That should help deal with some of them a bit. And I think it's time for me to send in my other units. So where's my assassins? She can charge in. I might not have trophy heads, but I might have some serious other abilities to help out. Let's go behind here. Guys, back off a little bit. Bring these guys around a bit more. And I can get a storm vermin. I'm going to put you right here. Place scorch spell right here. That'll do some nice damage. Storm vermin. I need you to target these Black Knights. And where's my Warbook Engineers? Get a double Warp Blast here. Come on, nicely done. I wonder. I can't second on that. Perfect.
Ready.
Yeah, explode one of my rat ogres, but he gets some serious work done. Yeah, deal with these grave guard with no shields. That would help out there. He needs to run away a tiny bit. Poison and Globadiers can fire in on the Banshee though. Banshee should really be able to help out over here. How are these combats going on over here? My Storm Vermin is still alive, so yeah, charge you around if I can. And a command over there to make them not run away. Here. Over there, please. Yeah, you guys have dealt with that. You guys can move around to the flanks. Put you into guard stance. If you're in guard stance, you would fire and be able to move at the same time. And let's see. Don't know where their Banshee is, but let's just retreat you a tiny bit more. Have you fire over here. Fire over here as well. Hellbait Abomination is holding up over here greatly. And I could just do it on my health hit abomination, but nah. Nah, there's no one really to select to do it. But nobody I would really want to not sacrifice. Nah, screw it, why not? Can I Grey Skaven use this Scorch? Yeah, I can. There, please. That's the manual fire. Try and get a point blank shot over here. There. Just really start bombarding down here. Ah, yes, you run away. The only thing I hope is not just in this combat, it's just my health at my grace here. Where's my assassin in this situation? He's doing fine. Hasn't lost that much health, but the Lord is somewhere over here. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere. I see him. He's somewhere in this combat. On there, Lord. Right, we need you over here to deal with these guys. He's only dealing with zombies, but let's just help that deal with them. A lot of men to deal with over here.
Should we run and flee? Back on the cloud!
Sacrifice that must have been made.
Slayers! Die, die, die! Retreat, retreat!
Ah, go away, you. See, over here is fine. Ooh, actually, Scorch over that. There, that'll deal with them. And then just to bring my leadership back up. There. You. Graces, you're doing okay against them. Need to bring these guys back in.
Retreat! Surrender!
Surprisingly, their assassin has not been dealt with yet, which is vexing. Heal you. So if you guys deal with these guys, the Lord's back, which needs some help over here.
Assassin! Your weeping blades!
Send all my plague monks in, even if they aren't strong plague monks, they should be able to hopefully do something. Just deal with you. awkward. My Warhawk engineer was sent into these zombies by accident. Surprisingly, their vampire lord is taking no damage at all, no matter how much armor piercing I throw at him. Okay, you guys, you need to retreat a tiny bit. You guys need to rank up over here. Yeah, and deal with you guys over there.
Ready? Our tile's yours.
Yeah, I really did not use my ammunition at all great with my guys. All my light runners and my gutter runners and my poison globadiers used none of their ammunition, which is not good at all. And this battle was turning against me. Yeah. If only my poison globadiers could deal with that assassin, and probably would have helped out a lot. Speaking of poison globadiers, hello! Let's see. I'm saying what my helper is. Oh, my helper died over there. Not a surprise. Let's see if you can do a suicide mission, Globadiers. My assassins are my Graziers are fine, and they're fine. Oh, okay. That did really nothing. That's a shame. But yes, your suicide mission will be glorious.
Retreat! Yes!
Yeah, mass retreat now. It was worth a try. Hopefully I might have weakened them enough though, so they won't attack me. Saying that though, I've lost a lot of my men. Poison Globadiers did a lot. I mean, sorry, the Plague Core Powerbolts did a lot of work. But there are just so many of them. And so little of me. Which is kind of ironic for Skaven. Probably shouldn't have just exploded my own Poison Globadiers, but oh well. I was reckless at the time. Okay, so start recording now. Okay, so we're in another battle. This is a similar battle because basically that little victory, I guess. I know I lost, but in my opinion, it was a victory because I killed enough of the vampire counts to force one of their armies to retreat, and it gives me another army to deal with. And they have a lot of grave guards still, but I have not two, but I think 3 Plague Core Powerbolts still. I should be able to deal with them, and I'm also going to have a little bit of a skirmish over here. And also the reason why, over here, I've got my gutter runners, the slings, as well as my assassin over here as well, to hopefully try and get around their flanks and help cause some chaos. But yeah, the reason why I'm also doing this battle when I really probably should be calling my video here is one, because I've noticed in my channel it's going into a bit of a disarray with some videos having no thumbnails or titles or descriptions or even tags, so it's being silly. But yeah, so I've got to go and sort that out. So I might spend 1 week where it's probably going to be around the Christmas season, around between the maybe 20th and the 7th of December, 8th of December, just while I'm sorting out my channel and getting it back up to a standard which I like. And also, I really wanted to talk about my strategies in the last one. In this last battle, it was kind of foolish having all of my all of my ranged units lined up down here, and then having my melee units coming around here. And it seemed like a good idea to come around for a flank, but trying to rely on skirmish ranged units to hold the front line somehow, or just a Hellpit Abomination and Rat Ogres to hold a line would be idiotic. So I should have had them the other way around. I had my ranged units come around this side, especially gutter runners without stalk, which they wouldn't be seen, like what I'm doing over there with these gutter runners and my assassins, they have stalks, so they won't going to be seen, so they'll be more efficient at trying to be getting around a flank as more efficient. And I should have changed it around, and I should have had my maybe even 50-50 of my melee units and my melee units come up here. So maybe if I do get my spotted stalker units, or my units that are stalking spotted, they would be protected a little bit, so it gives them some time for my ranged units to help support the melee units over there as a guarding them. So yeah, I should have done a lot better over there, and maybe with my poison globadiers, I probably could have hidden them over here, so they could have chucked some of their globes down here into this this hill here to support some fire and be able to throw some objects over. Because the thing about thrown projectiles and ballistic projectiles is they have a straight firing arc, whereas sort of slings, which the gutter runners have, and things like axes, like throwing axes and bows, they kind of have an arcing sort of shot to them, so they would be able to sometimes be thrown over your units and not be obstructed by your own units. So if I'm over here, maybe my poison globadiers can move to this ledge here and chuck them down here to help potentially. I know their range might not be able to reach, so they might only be able to reach down to here. So, but they might still walk past, and if I make a line up here around these trees, they might be able to be in range to shoot. So that would be maybe more efficient. Maybe it might have not won me the battle. Maybe what I did could have been better. Like, because that's the thing about my channel, is especially a channel based upon strategic games, is if I was to say like, yeah, this is a victory, it's not a smart thing to keep on doing, because some people were saying that would be a good strategy, where what I was doing then was very, to say idiotic might have been an understatement. But I'm going to continue on with this battle and hopefully win. So yeah, so it might seem like I have a small battle army at the moment, but I have my reinforcements coming up. Also, I should set you to a firing mode which is more efficient. So yeah, so I'll get my warclock engineers up here to help defend these areas, and I should have another warclock engineer over here as well come up. And let's get my melee units over here as well to help support these lines. And gutter runners can go up onto this ledge, and these are night runners, so these can go around here. And clan rats can move over here, and my slaves can move over here. At some point, my catapult would be able to fire at some point. And yeah, I want them to be able to target these great swords. These installed still. They're still hidden, so that's good. And they're not going to fire, so I don't want them to be revealed too soon. And yeah, that's pretty good for so far. And I'm going to skip some of this until I'm getting into more of a combat-based scenario. Alright, so I only have a few, but I'm just going to pop one unit up here just to slow them down so my catapults can do some more work. And then also, if they do become low in health, I can use my explosion then to keep them in place. And I think it might be a good time now to actually start firing away. Which immediately after becoming revealed, they're sending some of these grave guards over, which might have not been a good idea. So I might retreat them back so they can try and go back to a assault position. But that was not a sort of smartish idea. They need to try and hide back into a stalking position. And my units are all over here now, so this is great. Yeah, this is more like it now. Let's go ahead and move my guys around. Awkwardly, I tried to slow them down, but it seems to be that they are not slowing at all, these guys. But they've been moving a lot anyway, so yeah, let's have these guys push through it. And these guys retreat a tiny bit more. And let's go and get a scorch going on. Right over here. had these guys try and pull forward. Now they are unbreakable. Just so I can try and, if I was to explode on them, that they would cause more damage to them, not me. Because that would be a poor situation. And let's go ahead and try and pay a little rear charge on. I need to see these flanks over here.
Not curious. Your desire. We are everywhere underground. So be it. Cloverdales.
Alright, so I've got my assassin in here, which he has full health, so he should survive a little bit. So now we can start firing into the shot. And also get a walk of lightning over here. And we can also get walk of lightning in other places as well. See, now I need to cast some more spells and more helpful. So get a walk of lightning. And that's alright, Death Frenzy over here to buff my guys up. Yep, these guys are starting to lose now, nicely. Right, now these guys are dealt with, need to move them around. Right, I need to stop firing now, because if I sort of stop them now, and sorry, fire into that combat, my friendly fire would be much more problematic for me. Yeah, I need you guys to deal with this with Necromancer. If I can move you over here, I can start getting you to fire upon the other unit. Deal with the corpse scout. As soon as the corpse scout is dealt with, that would be great. Alright, I need you down here now. Assassin should be moving up nicely. Get some slippery just to move up there faster. Just also deal with one of the and we need my little help, my doom wheel out, or my screaming bell out there. Yeah. Get an explosion here. That should help deal with a lot of them then. It's going to be an awkward situation. Their lord's dying now, that's great. We've won this day. Close victory. And I lost a few men, but most of them are just slaves anyway. Night Runners just did lose a few of them, but they weren't ranked up too high, so that wasn't much of a major loss. And yeah, nice amount of kills everywhere. 0, 0, still a few kills everywhere, but not that bad. I can always take the replenishment to try and maybe keep these Night Runners, and hopefully they can still survive this battle. And now I can start replenishing as well, which would be great.
Great victory, good, even better than death.
No, I lost them completely. Well, I wanted to get gutter runners anyway, so that's not much of a problem. I like how my engineers survived, that's good. And yeah, everyone else is kind of not really needed.
Call us sent into Under Empire.
5 turns of -5% replenishment, but I have an assassin in there to help increase my replenishment anyway, so...
Feed them warpstone and release.
Yeah, I'll take the set off. Okay, so... Yep, I'm just going to be calling this video here. It's a shame I wasn't able to recreate that battle for you, because I know now I think about it, it does sound weird to do the same battle again, but I guess being in a different perspective would be more interesting. Sorry about that. sorry about that. Just had to do something. And yeah, so I spent a few turns. I've also noticed, like, compared to other people's campaigns on like YouTube, I've done very, very, very poorly in my opinion, due to the fact that I've been losing some battles, which I know nobody's perfect, but when you're watching someone on YouTube, you kind of do, because a YouTube review is kind of also like a walkthrough, and you want to see the best way to do it. And speaking of the best way to do it, at some point I want to attack and sack these settlements, because these guys haven't attacked anyone, they haven't been attacked, and it's going to be really handy, because I think the only benefit about the AI not needing to spend their money is any money that they do generate, they keep it. So, like with my Lizardmen campaign, I sacked these settlements. I sacked one of these settlements and it gave me 19k. That's 19,000 if you're not understanding what the whole K system is, but of course you probably do. I'm being silly. So yeah, to get 19k from these settlements would really help out all of my province and actually set me almost for a few turns, even if I was with minus money. But obviously that won't be the case. So, and also I feel like, in my opinion, with my campaigns, unless you're really able to sustain it in the late game to have minus income, like the Norska tribes can do, you really I've been playing too many turns where I've been in minus income, and I've been struggling to keep up an army, especially this Grace's army of Alchemist Spark. And yeah, so in the next battle we're probably going to have to deal with Queek, sorry, that's right, it's how it's weirdly sounded. The way you have to pronounce the things of that, and things like that, like skint cohort, and yeah, whatever. But moving on swiftly. And also I should also definitely be getting on some of these rituals, because these rituals can really help in the give you some buffs, because each one gives you a little buff to your army. And it'd be definitely interesting to see if the ritual of the Norseman binding, noisome binding would actually give you a buff as well, because you can sometimes continue on the campaign after your victory as well, just so you can have that I've conquered the entire world achievement in a way. It's not an achievement, but more of an accomplishment rather than an achievement. And this video has also been going on for so long, it's because it's kind of like a makeup, considering you're not going to get a video next week, and I still need to also record a whole metric bucket ton next week as well, because yeah, I was hoping to get a lot of recordings done today, but I wasn't able to record till 1 o'clock, so it's like awkward. But yeah, so yeah, see you guys in the next video after Christmas. And there might be one Christmas special, because I'm thinking, well, I don't know, like what is a Christmassy thing I'm thinking. I don't know why, but when I think of like Warhammer and Christmas, I'm thinking of Screaming Bell, because I don't know, I feel like I can make some really funny Christmas song using the Screaming Bell and just some other things like that. And also, it'd be definitely interesting to see if the laboratory update comes out soon as well, which would be definitely funny, especially for my great plans for this Christmas special. But oh well, it might not be though as well. Like last year, I was going to do a Christmas special, but then I just didn't want to do it in the end. And ironically, that was going to be a Warhammer one as well, but I just couldn't think of anything really that somebody hasn't already done. Of Carthage with reindeers. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay classy guys, and have a good old day to you. Bye.